Darius, we have a success story from Jay Skinner. If you have some minutes with him.
Jay, what's up, my
Yes.
friend?
Okay, so I have a success story, and if you let me share my screen, I'll just take people very quickly through how I needed to modify a picture for a customer. And a little background is I've been doing computers since they were invented, so don't let the white hair fool you. At the same time, I actually wrote an AI program as part of a thing back in 1979 in DOS. You can ask me about that one day. But I love the idea of how AI works and what it does, and I've been experimenting through things, but I dreamed of a program that could do all the things that I wanted to do and act as a virtual assistant essentially for me. And suddenly my good friend Dubb and Dubb, Ruben and Darius have all come up with this add-on to the beautiful Dubb video program. And I'm going, yes, how great is that? So here was my job today. I sell beautiful waste containers. And I show you the picture. Here's what I had. This is one of my waste containers in brown and taupe, and it's a duotone. And this particular customer is a school, and they want one in their school colors with their logo on it. And they've come up with some ideas. And then suddenly he said they're just like when they buy it, we go through the process of color matching and all this. But he's like trying to just help thou mine unbelief. He's wanting to build trust in us that we could really pull this off. Because he sent me a picture of his logo, one of his logos. He sent me the Pantone colors of his logos from his Adidas rep. And he sent me the Pantone colors from his head janitor. So I had three different sources of colors. He said, so, can one give me swatches? I said, well, every order comes with lots of approvals and stuff, but let me show you something. And I thought this would be an excellent opportunity to see what I could do with Dubb. So here's what I did with this picture right here. You're going to love it. I got in there in my first link. Can you guys, I'm going to hit grow because I really want you to be able to see my words. Let's see if can you see those words there?
Sure. Loud and
Okay.
clear.
So I start up and I get on Dubb, and I'm a subscriber. I'm a proud member of the club. And the first thing I typed in was I hit the microphone and said, okay, can you hear me? Of course, I always ask. And then I figured out how to make it talk back to me and how that works through that. And she told me, or he told me, I don't remember if it's a girl or boy right now, but it told me, yep, I'm here for you. And then I said, I got a picture and I need to change the colors in it and then add a logo to it and come out with a new picture. Is that something you can do? Hot dog, look at this. Absolutely, I can do it for you. And it gives me instructions. I go, oh, good. So I uploaded that picture I showed you. Okay, I dropped that one in. Okay. Okay. I said, so make a picture of the Integrity Eagle can that's using the colors from the attached logo. I also dropped in a logo and it's maroon from the logo. Replace the dark on the existing can in the picture with their dark maroon and the gold with the light areas on the can. That's simple. Just take this logo that I'm showing you, and I'll show you the logo so you can really see. There's the logo. And I said, take the dark colors, the maroons, and replace them with the dark colors on my picture, and take the gold or yellow and replace them with the light colors on my picture. It's like, okay, cool. It's dark and light. I'm going, this is going to be a miracle. Of course, it would be a miracle. Maroon with the logo replaces the dark on the existing can picture. Notice you can misspell. No one even cares. It knows what you're trying to say. So then it says, let me take a look. I'm going to think about it, figure it out, blah, 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 blah. It's telling me all this stuff, and I love watching it think. And then bingo, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Can you
Nice.
believe it? Now I'm going to go back a little bit so you can really see the picture in one screen. There it is. Replaced it. It took the logo colors in dark, put them on there, did this like this, and I can just click there and it downloads. It's that easy. Now I have a 3.2 meg PNG up here, which is plenty of resolution. It'll do even more, but that's cool. I said, yeah, now I want you to add the logo to the picture. And this got a little bit more difficult, but I kept working on it, told it where to put it. Then I said, oh, nope, that's too big. It's got to fit right in here. I said, the logo needs to be very small, fit between the edges of the middle ribs. Okay, that did that. I said, well, you're almost there.
Small.
Make the logo a little bigger. And bing, 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 bing. Not too much. Move it up a little bit and make it a little smaller, fit it in, and da-da, it's there.
Wow.
Perfect. And then I said, position left, right inside the rib, and the size is perfect. Now move it straight up just a little bit, about the same distance as the height of the logo. It moved it up a little bit. Life is good. I've got the perfect logo. Okay,
Wow.
now, then I tried to get it to do two logos, and it's like, I don't have time to talk about that.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But here's what happened. It understood all these color things. And then I said, now, make the colors match these specs, which were provided by the head janitor. Maroon, and these are the Pantone colors, and gold. Well, it had to convert that to RGB and all this cool stuff and make a new picture. And then there it is with a little different color, just a slightly different shade. Oh, the janitor's got one set of specs. Then I gave it the Adidas specs, and they'd given me another one. I'm gonna go up here somewhere in there, and I'd ask it to, oh, give me the colors based upon Adidas, they were a little bit different. And then when we got all done, after we did that, it offers cool things like, what do you want me to do next, boss? Create a side-by-side comparison with blah, 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 blah. It's like, are you kidding? Here's what I want you to do. I downloaded this. I want you to create a side-by-side comparison, Adidas versus Janitor versus the original color match, present all versions for approval, generate a color spec sheet, documenting both Pantone options and swatches for decision makers. And so they did it in like some JPEGs, and I'll say create a PDF doing this with the whole shoot match in it. How cool is that? Look at this
Wow.
PDF it created. You guys, then I told it delete page 8 and reproduce PDF. But watch this. This is unbelievable. Here's the PDF. Our company is called Integrity Commercial Products. And then there's gold, there's the maroon, option A, B, and C. Do you have any idea how long it would take to actually produce this on my own? Original logos with the mascot logos. Here's it is with the original logo, matching the logo colors. Here it is using the Adidas colors. Here it is using the janitor. Here's side-by-side comparison so they can see the nuances. And then finally, this is a detailed specification sheet about it. And then on more detailed specifications, and there's a little insight. The maroon seemed to switch from warmer, blah, blah, blah. Gold shifted from bright yellow, vibrant gold to warm amber. And it was like, holy cow. Do you think these people are going to have some like, these guys are cool, man. I want to go with them. And by the way, I totally give credit to AI. In fact, when I sent it to him, I said, this was produced with the help of ai.dubb.com. I always give the credit where it's due. And I proudly presented this, and they're just looking at that because I did that in less than an hour.
Beautiful.